Atlanta Special Events staff on importance of having a Plan B for your events. You should have a Plan B for every event program that you produce or even think about producing. So what does having a Plan B mean? It means that you have walked through the entire event timeline and have had a discussion and understanding of the actions that you will take if the situation does go south. Atlanta Special Events staff is stressing on this importance. Every single piece has to have a second plan in case the first plan fails. Every member of your team should be in on the conversation. Take each piece and say, if this, then that. Make sure that you leave no moment out and start with setup and go all the way through teardown. Remember, something usually does and probably will go wrong at your event. However, it's often only the event organizer who knows about the problem. Keep a running sheet handy and try to stay 1 or 2 steps ahead of the schedule. Risk assessment. During this phase, you will need to identify and assess threats and prioritize your event planning efforts. You should inventory all of the risks in the operating environment and the community. Look at all of the areas in the business environment that may impact your operation. Next, you should assess the risk of failure as well as the impact from external disruption in such areas as power, telecommunications, and suppliers. Lacking good data on threat assessments, you will need to plan for the worst-case scenarios. Ask any of the great meeting and Atlanta Special Events staff professionals and they will tell you they have had major failures, problems, and issues at their events. It is how they overcome the situations that make them stand out and rise to the next level. Prepare your staff. Write up a contact list of everyone involved in the event and hand it out to your Atlanta Special Events staff team. This includes team members, vendors, suppliers, the venue, staff members, speaker, and everybody you may need to speak with during the event. One of the most important pieces to being a successful event planner is having a Plan B in your back pocket so that it looks as seamless as it can be. If you know what you are going to do, then you will not panic and neither will your attendees. If possible, use a CB radio system to stay in touch with venue staff and your team members. This gives you immediate access to help when you need it. If that's not possible, use the mobile phone list above. Stay calm when problems arise. If there's a positive and relaxed atmosphere at an event, smaller mistakes tend to go unnoticed. If things do go wrong, try not to panic. You won't help anyone if you try to solve problems while you're emotionally strung out. Before making a major decision to rectify a problem, share it with the on-site manager to gain a fresh perspective on your solution. No one knows what mishaps will occur, but you can be certain that taking the necessary planning and preparedness steps ahead of time will limit damages and speed the recovery process. Having good plans in place, drilling on them, and using a robust information management system to implement and track their execution will prove to be invaluable with their Atlanta Special Events staff.